This is Steve Halleck of TikToking, back with another review video. As always, you can find me at TikToking.com for all my inventory, and you can find me at Steve Halleck on Instagram. And I just started a TikTok recently. It's TikToking Steve. I don't know what I'm going to do there, but everybody seems to be there, so I may as well give it a shot. This is a really cool watch today. To be honest, I didn't even know this watch existed. So, it's hard to keep up with every new watch that comes out, and sometimes I just miss them, especially when they don't really get any fanfare. And this has just been kind of an overlooked piece. As you can see, it's a Bulgari, and Bulgari's really made their mark in the last few years with the Octo, line, especially the Octo Finissimo. I have an Octo Finissimo in my personal collection that I wear a lot. But this is one I hadn't heard of. This is an Octo Roma Sapphire Tourbillon. It's a very, very cool watch. At the end, I'm gonna kind of knock your socks off with the price. I know I don't normally talk about pricing in my videos, but the price is what really makes this one in another league. But first, let's go over what we've got. Obviously, you can see fully skeletonized watch, very airy, can see through the whole thing. And this flying tourbillon down at 6 o'clock. It's actually high polished, and so it really sort of jumps off the movement and is the main kind of visual delight, where the rest of the movement is black. But as you can see, all these white lines, the white tips, and this white material here is all a superluminova. So this thing in the dark really, really screams out. And I'll try to show you some of that in a bit. You've got a couple other cool features. It's got a power reserve on the back here, which is really nice to have. And the crown is pretty interesting. It works a lot like a Richard Mille RM2 in that it is a push button, so you don't pull the crown out. It has two settings. So the main setting that you keep it on is sort of like a normal crown in setting on a normal manual wind watch, and it allows you to wind it. So this is winding. And if you want to set the hands, you push it, and you can see a red dot, tiny red dot there comes up to show you that you're now in hand setting mode, and now you can set the hands. And then you push it again, dot goes away, and you're ready to roll. Really cool feature, and kind of puts it into that sort of uber, again, Richard Mille type of class. The case is titanium. It's like a sandblasted titanium, this very cool matte gray, almost like I see cars now in this color a decent bit, that kind of almost primer gray. That's very cool. And it works really well on this watch with this sort of matte gray alligator strap as well, that's got the rubberized texture to it, and the deployant buckle matches everything. So it's very light. It's obviously very airy because of the sapphire everywhere. So not only does it kind of feel light, but it looks light, and all of it, makes it extra light on the wrist. So very, very easy to wear. It's a nice size. It's a nice shape. And let me show you the lume on here. So I have a little black light. You can see all that lights up, so that's cool, right? But this is where it gets really cool over on the sides. So at night, it's like a full-on party here. Let me turn it off and just kind of check that out. Really neat. I've never seen anything like that. So again, what starts to make this watch really spectacular is when you talk about price. I'm about to throw this on my site, and it's gonna be under $40,000. So you're talking skeletonized, flying tourbillon, push button selector, power reserve on the back, full sapphire mid case, and under 40 grand, which, at the moment, I don't like to put prices in here because people watch these videos, for years and years after. So obviously things change, but we're at the very end of 2022. And, I think I'm going to put this up at 39,000, and that's about the price of, it's a little bit more than a stainless ceramic bezel Daytona is going for right now. So it's a pretty spectacular value for money. And it's not, it's not a crap brand. This is Bulgari, and it's in their Octo case, which is their super hot watch anyway. So let me show it to you on the wrist. Again, super comfortable. Great wrist presence. But, it's so light that it feels very sporty and airy. It almost feels like not wearing a watch at all, to be honest. Look at that. Literally, I had no idea this watch existed, which is crazy. I don't know why it didn't get any press. It didn't get any play. I've never seen another one for sale. They just came out with this incredible watch, and then it just disappeared. So, it just shows how hard it is to kind of command attention when everything moves so fast nowadays. But here it is. It's available now. It's going to be on the website next week. This is the Bulgari Octo Roma Sapphire Tourbillon, and this is going to be a very, very, very cool watch for somebody with just, unparalleled value for money here. So thanks a lot, guys, and I will be back soon.